So today I got called up in emergency by a person, not in the hospital emergency, but by someone. And the request to the group is that we pray for the person because that person has some sort of spirit in his house. So he was checking out, Tarun, could you clean up the apartment and this and that? And I explained to him that there are millions of universes around, inside, even in our stomach. There are millions of universes, but they are inhabited by bacteria. And probably we are bacteria, like for someone, and we, the whole universe, might be in the stomach of someone else. So there are millions and billions of universes, and inside each other and around each other, and in different dimensions. Dimensions means that physically we can all be one, but since they vibrate at a different level, we don't see them. So there are millions. And sometimes there are crossovers and overlaps. Sometimes there are going to be that something from another world can come and overlap, but nothing can interfere with your fulfillment of your objectives on this planet, which is to be a good mother, good father, good parent. Nothing. The millions of the universes and the billions of everything, nothing can interfere with you until and unless you crossed over to them, and then they can reach out to you. So some people will say, oh, I'm going to take drugs, and then what's happening? Your wavelength of mind is changing, and you can reach out to other places, and then the other places can also reach out to you. So a lot of times who people who take ayahuasca and drugs, then sooner or later they start to have these voices in the head. I have been called by people. It's not that I've read about it. I've been called by people who were very happy. Oh, my stress is gone. Tarun, you should check out this ayahuasca. You should check out this drug. And then after some time, they will have, oh, Tarun, I'm afraid. I'm listening. I'm hearing voices in my head. I'm hearing this. This is happening. So probably this person did something because I said something to him that you did. So the person has got, and I asked him, like, he said that someone had come with sage and cleaned it up. I said, you are declaring a war. It's not going to be resolved like that. So just be friendly. Do three things. One, as an act of honor to this spirit, offer some uh, 10 grams of alcohol every Friday or Saturday. I said Friday, and it turned out that the person is Jewish, so for them it's important. And said every day for 10 minutes where you sleep, pray and offer this to the spirit which is around you. And the third thing that I said, has this spirit started to said it's really interfering, and said I'm looking for a partner. I said, has this spirit started to sleep with you? Because there have been cases, especially some women, and they said that they have these spirits with them, but they were all like looking for some power, etc. They got entangled, and now they are happy with the spirit because the spirits give them so much happiness in the night. So now they're friends, and they sort of want to be healed, but they don't really want to be healed, so they don't do much about it. So I said, has that started to happen? And he said, yes, in a very preliminary. I said that you have to pray at least 10 minutes every day. At first, the person thought that I'm talking only about Friday. I said, no, every day you have to pray. Every Friday, you offer 5-10 grams of alcohol with love and respect. And hopefully, this will elevate you so that you become more spiritual. This entity which is around you, so that it becomes closer to God, and then Because the world is such a place, the materialistic world is such a place, all these senses, etc., that even after death, some people don't want to be evolving to the spiritual realm, because the spiritual realm does not have these five senses. It has got very different pleasures. It has got a different flavor to it. But if you are hooked on to the senses, you may say, no, I want to be having more sex, and you are without a body, so you can be looking around. This talk is very, it's a very mature spiritual talk. At the first level of spirituality, I did not really believe in it. Second level, you see some evidence. And then third level, you cannot say everyone who's coming to you and saying that, oh, they are having spiritual problems and noises and voices and things falling. You can't say, oh, all of them are mad and only the world is only rational and physical. So you start to see that there are angels, and then there are just uh, people who died and could not become angels, and they hang on. But if we are free, if we are whole, then these things don't hit us. So that is really a huge thing, that this person was reaching out in extreme agitation, that the spirit is, he felt that it was a feminine spirit, and it's not letting him go. And he was asking whether the spirit is in the house or is attached to him. I said, going anywhere won't help it. It's attached to you now. And you did something 1.5 years ago, that probably something that. So we are going to be praying for things that we see and things that we don't see. So we are going to be praying for the harmony of everything and everyone. There are millions of universes, even in your stomach. And as I said, maybe we are all, the whole of our universe can be in the stomach of God or some other being. And that other person is also created by the creator God. So it can be endless. And then these are in sizes. So our earth is like an electron. But then even in the same space, you can have thousands of dimensions, different vibrations that we cannot touch, feel, and speak. And there can be, and there are different worlds. So when people have a hook in them, the hook is usually a desire. I want this, then I'm happy. And that becomes our need. And that can be used by the material world as well as by the non-material world to exploit us. So in order for the spirit problem in the apartment to be resolved, the whole group will be praying for the spirit. So for friends that we cannot see with our body, we are praying for the person who is agitated because of this. But we are also praying for all the sick, sad, and lonely. And the key is that when we are praying for others, we are giving. And when we are giving, we stop being consumers who only take in. Consumers want. So there are lots of hooks inside them which can be exploited by the material and non-material world. I want this, I want this, I want this. Most of the people are scammed because there is a hook inside us. I want this and I want this for less. I was scammed when I went to buy the iPhone on the Facebook. So probably there's some factor there. So everyone can be scammed. It's not a good or a bad thing, but it shows our own weaknesses. And then we get on to the next level. The next level is that we 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 give. We don't declare a war. Oh, this something is sharing my living space, so I'm going to declare a war. No, give it something, some mark of honor. So that's the first. Two, offer prayers. And three, evolve yourself by praying for others and helping others in evolving by making them also pray. So those are the three factors that will resolve this question. So the whole group is going to be praying for all who are involved in this scenario. The person, the apartment, think of the apartment also as a living being, and the spirit in that apartment. There can be even be two spirits. So we are going to be praying, and we are going to be using Mahamrityunjaya mantra 108 times. I'm looking for Om. So we are using the power of Durga and Shiva and offering it to the apartment, as if apartment is a living being, the spirits that are in it, and to the person who is living in it. Om Trambakam. Feel the mantra flowing through you to all these 3 or 4 even. Om Trambakam Idamai Sugandhim Pushtiyodhanam Urvaruknan Mrityurmokshim Amritam. 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 Om Tremayidame Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. 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 Om Trembaka Yadame 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 Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. Om Tremayidame Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. Om Tremayidame Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. Om Trembayidame 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 Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. Om Tremagidame 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 Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. Offering our praise and blessings and receiving blessings to all the ancestors. Om Trembakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. To Mother, Om Trembakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. To Father, Om Trembakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. All male and female energy. Om Trembakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. To all seen and unseen. Om Trembakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. Anything and anyone that has hurt us. Om Trembakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. To the Creator God of all in all. Om Trembakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruktam Nitirmukshim Amritat. And we ask our angels to help those who are suffering in any way from spirits or a house where there is any problem, so that whoever asks the angels and ancestors for help will get them. Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat. Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat. Boris Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Chi. Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Dhvani. Om Trambaka Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Galya. Om Trambaka Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemahal. Om Trambaka Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Irina. Om Trambaka Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemakat. Om Trambaka Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemala. Amratat Lora. Om Trambaka Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Marina. Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Jin. Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Par. Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Priti. Om Trambak Yajamhe Sugandhi Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Nityirmukshemamritat Prita. And we also pray that anyone from the group who is asking for friendship or relationship in which there is equally they can serve, so that you can serve with love and respect unconditionally anyone. Om Trambak Vedame Sugandhi. And you find or let someone find you, someone that you can express your love and respect for and have a partnership of love and exchange of unconditional love. Instead of looking for, I want this, just make yourself available to the universe unconditionally. Om Trambak Vedame, Vandim Pushtivardanam, Urvarukam Nityirmukshemam. Om Shanti 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 Shanti. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam, Sarve Shantu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyat Dukhe. Om, and I'm burning a church candle. Om, cleaning out the heart and the three places we said, the house where the spirit is. Om Trambakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarakam. The heart of the person inward. Om Trambakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarakam. And unconditional love to those seen and unseen. Om Trambakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarakam Nityirmukshemamritat. Om Trambakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarakam Nityirmukshemamritat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam, Sarve Shantu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyat Dukhe. Om Bhurvusvaha Tatsaturyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Shema Israel, Shema Israel, Shema Israel. Adonai Elohim, Adonai Elohim, Adonai Elohim. Ekat Ekat. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shanti 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 Shanti. Till tomorrow, 6 p.m.